Hi, everyone, and welcome to Wings of Insight. Tonight, I'm joined by the amazing Debra Zachau, a psychic medium, numerologist, tarot expert, and author of I Have Your Number, a funny guide to why people drive you nuts, dating and relationships edition. We'll dive into 2026's year one energy, explore how it mixes with your own birth number, and look at what might shift in your relationships as this new cycle begins. So grab your tea, settle in, and we'll see what the universe is adding up to tonight.
Oh, that is so good.
Did you like that?
That is so good. Thank you so much for having me. Oh my God, everybody's here. I just love this place.
I'm so happy to hear you say that. If it's okay, I'd like to say hello to all these wonderful people that have joined us. I see, well, a special hello to Tarot Stash. Hi, Gerald. Can't wait for our show tomorrow night. Craig Dixon is here. Bora Bora is here. There were people here at 11:30 this morning, Debra.
Really?
Yes, for a 1 o'clock show, or sorry, a 2 o'clock show. People showed up like 3 hours early, 2.5 hours early. So I see a message from Leah at 9:30 this morning.
She gets the cookie.
And she does get the cookie. And Bora Bora at 11:30, Bernadette, Mickey Montoya, Tiffany Tisdale, all of these people were here. Cynthia Smith on your channel.
Yay.
And all here like before showtime. Thank you so much, you guys. That is such a loving thing to do and so crazy. I'm totally on board for that. Shine Truth is here. And oh, look, Mangled Unicorn. Jacqueline's here. This is fabulous. We have so many wonderful chatters. This is going.
What?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, you bought it. Thank you so much. And when's your birthday? Happy birthday.
His birthday was on the 3rd.
I'm sorry. Happy belated birthday. There's a surprise for you in the book. In every book that goes out, there's a surprise for Tarot Stash.
Oh, how lovely. That's really wonderful. Diane G is here, working hard as a mod. Wonderful. Thank you so much for all of your efforts. Pamela Studley is here from New Zealand.
Oh, wow. International.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. SR Kish. Well, and Diane is in the Philippines. We're getting like people all over the world. It just is.
Isn't it amazing? You're doing such a good job with your channel.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not going to continue just reading out names and saying hi. If I did not, Valerie, Illumination.
Valerie, Illumination Force.
Yeah. I'm excited to have you here, Debra. I'm excited to get into to hear what you have to say and to get into the readings with you. The prompts that we'll be reading on, we're going to be using the Flying Fickle Finger of Fate, and that the magic word is, let me see, I have a banner for this. #number. So if you would like to be entered into the giveaway for a reading, please type in #number in the chat. Doesn't matter if it's all caps, lowercase, mix them up. I don't care. The software doesn't care, more importantly.
That's good to know.
Yeah. And so you can type it any way that suits your creative fancy, but it's #number. So let me get back to the comments here. So please, Debra, tell us about your book.
Oh, thank you. My favorite topic is this book. Oh my God, I eat, sleep, pray over this book because mainly because I have worked my own theory about the numbers for so many years and so many readings. And
Yeah.
some of the definitions are a little bit different than the way to add up the numbers. Go ahead. Oh, you're listening?
Oh, just a second. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, the phone is ringing. So I hope you all like it. First of all, it teaches you how to calculate your numbers, but then it goes in deep with relationships and dating. Um, but it's for all relationships. So also, I'm working on another idea and some videos about how to read someone through their behavior and archetype of the number without knowing their life, without knowing their birth date. So I'm developing a technique for that to teach people, because we need really good advisors. We need people to say the right combination of words right in the beginning of something. Now, here we have a back and forth, but if you're serving others that are in crisis, whether it's a paying client or if it's your neighbor, it's you can bless them with the right combination of words, and you can do that with I think Taro says used to do numerology on a first date. Yeah, exactly. And when you're hiring someone, when you're doing the numbers. Now, remember not to have, I don't want to tell you what to do, but try not to have prejudice against any number. When you first start out, you kind of do that. Yeah, I am that person. So am I, brother. Let me tell you.
Well, it's a lot cheaper than hiring a PI or paying for a background check. So
exactly.
I'm 100% behind that idea.
Awesome. Well, there's a lot of cheat sheets in here. So you can just go straight to the number and find out, or you can explore the numbers. And I go up to 55, and most people don't. 45, they usually stop at 33, but there's been a fair amount of 44s in my career, and one person was a 55. So I dedicated a chapter to that one person. And anyway, that's about the book. But what I wanted to share today is about how we deal with next year, because with every calendar year comes certain blessings and lessons. And our personal numbers will tell us how we will approach those lessons and it's the same blessing and lesson for everybody. So it's universal. It's a universal year. And I'm getting a call too. Gosh, what's this? I'm going to cover it up because I have.
Well, for me, it was Amazon wanting to come in
I love Amazon.
Me too. It's my electric blanket because my old electric blanket died.
Oh, I use heating pads, but they really help too. So whatever personal number you are, it'll help you understand what we're going into. We are in a 9 universal year, 2025, 2 + 2 + 5, 9 universal year, which means there's blessings and lessons for everyone, and it's very important at the end of a cycle that what you walk away from, you really walk away from it. And the test on whether you've done that will be in your one personal year. So the blessings of, I've got my notes down here. It's like, what?
Did you say test? Oh no.
What's that?
Did you say test? Oh no. Where's my notebook?
Test? Tense? What?
Test.
So, and the notebook. Oh, now I get it. You crack me up, Linda. Yeah, I got to tell you. So think of it as a sunset to a sunrise, especially with a one personal year. So what we're supposed to do in a 9 personal year, and I'm going to just dip into a little bit of the political atmosphere because it's so blatantly obvious with that, and what the 1 and 9 years are. And so now this is universal, not as somebody's birth date. So the blessings of a 1 personal year is renewed vitality and optimism, a fresh opportunity and inspiration, confidence to lead, create, innovate, alignment. This is important because you're coming off a 9 cycle, alignment with personal truth and purpose. So the lessons we face are facing our fears of the unknown with courage.
Oh, God.
Which is easier for some than others. Like if you're a 1 life path number, you'll jump in the fire, jump out, jump in, jump out. That's their day. That's a Thursday for them. Okay. Yeah. Whereas a 6 or a 4 or 8 or something like they're more conservative with their jumping.
Risk averse.
Yes, some are more now the 8 is more comfortable with risk than the 4, but that's getting in the weeds. Reclaiming independence after the release of what you've given up on. So it's weird what you give up on, because you might give up on worrying about a certain thing and just surrender it. And every time it visits, this worry visits, you just surrender it. And after a while, it doesn't visit anymore, right? And so that's reclaiming your independence. And it can be a declaration of truth where you just simply say it, and then you remember it even better when you say it out loud. And then
it's true.
Yeah. And so that's when we release balancing self-focus with integrity. So I'm not saying this is a 1 year is for independence. It's also for self-care. But I want to caution people going into toxic self-care. It's not for, it's learning how to be independent. Yes. But the 1 year isn't for the shadow work as much, because you just came from the shadow work, right? The 9, you release. So you don't want to drag the 9 into the 1 year. That's just the tricky part. So that's what I wanted to say is you have to do self-focus with integrity, and then learning to trust one's instinct and voice. So what you'll do is you'll find yourself comfortable saying something out loud that you think, who said that? Who said that? But then you'll also have the idea of, I'm going to let that sit. That's a period. That's not and this is why I said that. I'm sorry, I was so bold, or something like that kind of stuff. So that's the general blessing and lesson. If you start out having, I just got to say this, it's been my experience that the beginning of every year, we ritualize this as well with our, the New Year's Eve and the resolutions and stuff like that. Yeah. But if things start going sideways, it's time to rebalance. And the book will help, but if you need help, there's numerologists. I'm a numerologist. I can help you with that too, because it's just what it means is your perspective is not aligned to a 1. It doesn't mean you have to go into deep therapy. It's just a perspective of something. It's simple, easy, especially with our viewers, the people who are attracted to your channel, my channel, these people who have done their work. They have done their work. They're already in working with this. And so if it would just mean a small amount of, because if you have a different idea that grows into a different perspective, it's going to create different action. With that, it's going to be different results. something to be very clear about the 1 to 9, because we're in a universal 9 now, right?
Yeah.
2025.
So so we're going from 9 to 1.
So what was 9 years ago? 2017. So that would be that was the 1. So 2 plus 1 plus 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1. So the 1 personal year 9 years ago, for the last cycle beginning, was Trump's inauguration. Yeah. And then January 6th, 5 personal year. How do I know that? It's in 2021. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is a 5 universal year. And 5s are of great change and sometimes crazy change, right? And so now he, you and I, everybody's at the end of a universal cycle. So what is Trump going to give up? Is he going to be able to give up? He's a 31-4. His son is a 31-4. So it's going to be harder for those people to give up what they've done all along. But I like to bring Trump into it because he's so it's such an obvious line. So you can kind of get in your head, oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what she's saying. Yeah. So I wanted to share that before we got too much into other things.
I want to share some comments, if I may, from some of our chatters, because some of them are pretty good. Dr. Pam says, 10 years ago as a GP, I rolled my eyes when people said this, talking about numerology. Oh. Now look, here I am. The universe kicked my backside. Yep, you and a whole bunch of other people, Dr. Pam, you're not alone.
Because when we reason with ourselves as we're growing up, and you know what, those 20, 30 years, even the first part of the 40s years old, that is a hard life. And so we have been through it here.
And Tarot Stash says, all numbers are great in the appropriate dosage and right
combination. Exactly. And this is going to be your key.
Yeah, that's going to be your key. I can't wait till mine gets here.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Hypnicity says, I thought this was pretty funny. I'm asking my guides, can we skip baggage claim, please?
I just want to go straight to the car.
Yeah. Don't
the shuttle.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
But here's a couple of questions. There's one from Gerald that I found really interesting. He wants to know and so do I actually, because this is really good. Is there a crossover period when the year number changes?
Technically, thank you so much for asking this. Technically, I go from calendar year to calendar year. But when you understand a year's blessing and lesson, you go into it as an observer, right? You're not drug along by that. So this is the cool part. So we're in a 9 universal year, a 9 universal year or a personal year as well. You can understand the blessing and lesson and dip into the next year. So here's an example. So, Gerald, everyone is going into a universal 1 year. So everyone's going to have an idea of, I want to be someone new. Maybe on your channel, you'll introduce something new, that sort of thing. So you already know the lessons of a 1. Right? It's the lesson is facing your fears. And whenever you think, oh, this might not be a good idea, just do it, try it. Because the 1 universal year says and personal year, start whatever you want, whatever you fancy, and then just give it up if you don't want it. Pick it up. I don't like this after a while. So this is not the year for anybody to say, I want to start painting. And then you go to Amazon and fill your cart with, the beret and the brushes and things like that, because you're going to take it up and maybe try it on. kind of thing. But when you understand the lessons life is going to be asking you and the blessings that it is giving you, then you can start dipping into the next year. So let's say we're in a one universal year for Gerald. And so he's got this new idea. I'm just making this up, not being a psychic or anything, just making this scenario up, that I got a new idea for a new channel. Let's say a brand new channel, it has 0 subscribers. I want to do that. And so you go in and all of a sudden the inspiration is getting people outside of our group to come into, so as you're going to tap into the 2 universal year, which is bringing people together.
Oh,
did it click? Did the penny drop on that one? So you can dip into the next year or start a new playlist or something like that, where you say, I want to explore people who believe in aliens. So then you call ancient aliens and get them on your show, right? Or whatever that is. But that's just a made up scenario. So
thanks. Thank you so much, Tarot Stash, for that question. And thank you, Debra.
Yeah.
And Dr. Pam has a question as well. And then we'll start with the readings, I think.
So numerology would be good to look into when launching something new. Okay, so yes. And if you get up one day and say, I want ABC, and you have that momentum, just do it. It doesn't matter what year you're in or what the astrology says or anything, because this is from you. When you have an impulse to do something, you got your guides on the other side of that, and that trumps all stars and all numbers. Okay, so you have this impulse to move into it. I'm just saying that in a 1 universal or 1 personal year, you may have this momentum and you can clearly see it. And then down the line, maybe 2 or 3 months, you'll say, gosh, this isn't going in the direction I thought it would, or I'm not getting the satisfaction I thought it was. That's the key. That's the lesson point. That's the nexus point where you say, I'm just going to give this up. Yeah, I told my family, I told my friends, I told everyone on YouTube I was going to do this stuff, but now it just doesn't feel right. You must let go of it without apology. Understand that, and also understand your friends, your family are going to say, yeah, I'll go to Vegas with you. And then the time will get close. I don't want to go to Vegas. So if you are someone who holds a firm line on say what you do and do what you say, I'm sorry to say this, you're going to have a harder time in 1 universal year or 1 personal year. Stay flexible.
And stay authentic.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, is that what you meant by integrity?
Yes, because few years ago, we had a 7 universal year. That's understanding who we are in alignment with our morals and ethics. So it's subjective. It's subjective truth. And then 8 universal year was us anchoring that subjective truth, who we think we are, into the world. 9 is to give up what doesn't work inside that paradigm. And the 1 is to add something new to it. So that's how it
wow.
along.
Okay. Yeah. Donna Marie said, so if your personal year is 1 in a 9 year, you're starting endings.
Starting endings, yes, but you're see, the 1 has this is when it gets fun, because if you're a 1 going into a 9 year, you will pick up this item and say, I don't like this, and toss it. It's gone with a 1, because a 1's on to the next, right? If you're a 2, you can't part with it. If you're a 9, you can't part with it. I'm not saying you can't, but you don't recognize it as part of the problem. You see, so you had a lot of declarations of truth, and it was like, oh, I'm this way. I believe this. I believe that. Now I believe this in a 9 year. And so your your mind, if you let it, see, these are the blessings, free choice. If you let it and just imagine a buffet of desserts, you have permission to take a bite of every bowl of dessert, every single one, and leave what you don't want. But you got to get to try everything if you allow yourself to. So it's pretty cool.
Take those belly dance lessons, go and investigate watercolor painting, maybe take guitar lessons if that this is the year for it.
Paranormal, go into the paranormal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's always fun.
Okay. Are we ready for the readings?
She paints. Yeah, we're ready.
Who paints?
It was Bernadette.
Bernadette paints. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, that's lovely, Bernadette.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I can't paint. I love color, but I can't paint.
So if you have a question, if you want to give me your birthday, or if you already know your, she says my brain is already paranormal. Sorry, it already goes. That's so funny. But if you already know your life path number, it would be fun to, give you a little information about that if you wanted.
Okay, I'm going to shift us over to the giveaway tool, and oh no, my, what the heck?
What?
Oh no, it's me. Here we go. I've got the right folder now. Thank you very much. Everybody's favorite music.
Oh, that's so funny. That number is hilarious.
We're going to draw for the first 4 readings, okay? And we're going to try to stick to 1 hour. So I suspect that we probably will get, oh, Dr. Pam, lucky you. Please say hi in the chat so we know you're here. Yeah, I think we'll probably get only maybe 6 readings done today because I really do want to respect everyone's time and stick to 1 hour as quickly as possible. Pierrette. Pierrette. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, next is... Ooh, the suspense is killing me. Edward Kenneth.
Edward.
Congratulations, Edward. Come on down, say hi. And the last in this group of readings, the last reading will be for Carol Berner. Congratulations, Carol. Please let us know that you're here. You're cute. Okay. Thank you all. And let's see, Pierrette's here. Oh,
Pamela's here. Wait a minute. I want to go back up and see her birthday.
Oh, 14,681. And Edward Kenneth. Woohoo. Yeah, that's right. And Carol Berner. Oh my goodness. You guys, you're so prompt. Thank you so much for not wasting time letting people know that you're here, letting me know that you're here. So, okay, Bernadette, you come back whenever you can, okay? And thank you for being here. And Pierrette has given you her birthday too?
Yeah, so I have Pamela and Carol's birthday.
Okay. Okay, perfect. And we have all of our lucky contestants. I have 3 decks in front of me, but you know what? I feel like just doing these.
Oh, the numbers?
No, I feel like just doing the readings for myself, like the readings that I'll be doing, because we're going to be alternating. Where's Dr. Pam? Hang on, here she is. I think I'm just going to do them raw. Oh, no, you should be doing this first one. Okay, hang on. Avert your gaze, folks. Avert your gaze. Close your eyes. Look away. Look away. So I have just assigned you, Pamela, because I realized that I can't answer the first prompt with my skills. So you're going to be doing all the first prompts for everybody, and I'm going to be following up with
Okay.
a shift in my relationship. I'm sorry to switch horses in midstream here, but my brain just turned on.
Well, that's okay.
What can I say? So
Pamela,
yeah,
so I should just jump right in. And did she? You didn't have a specific question, which is kind of good
no,
because
the question is basic. It's the prompt is
Yeah.
how's 2026's year one energy going to mix with the and Edward Kenneth, could you put your birthday in, please?
I think he's a master number. I think Kenneth is a master number. At least he always comes across like a master number. So, Pamela, let me tell you what you are. So you have a 3 life path, very, very creative, if not on a canvas, in your mind. And give you a book that says time management, and you like toss it. And it was like, no, I do all my creating in my head, and all of a sudden, boom, it's done. It's done perfectly, that type of thing. You're going into a 2 personal year. How you get your personal year is adding your month and day of together, just one number after the other, and then add a 9. Wait, did I add a 9? Yeah, I need to add a 1 to find out for just a minute, because you're coming off of, and that would be a 1. Okay, so this year might have been a little challenging for you because that you had a 2 personal year for 2025, which is also a 9 universal year. And so giving up things might have been a little tough. You're moving into a 3 personal year in a 1 universal year, meaning buckle up. Buckle up. It's going to be so fun. If you allow yourself to do it and just relax and enjoy and think, I would really like to, she says, dance, sing, write poetry. So you know what this could mean for 2021. I'm not saying you're going to do it. I'm not doing prophetic stuff here, but you might package those things into a product or a content, like getting your sharing your knowledge in some way, shape, or form. There's a lot of different things. I don't want to spoil it for you because your guides will tell you in a 1 universal year, let's go over here, let's go over there. But this year was probably a little hard on you. But 3s are very creative. And in my book, I think I said the ones likely to overshare in an elevator.
I thought that was me.
But just lovely, lovely 3s.
Look at this.
Creating okay, so this is dipping in. You dip in already. See, people who are aligned to who they are at soul level get it, and they start dipping into that. So already combining it, so putting it all in one place, as you said, isn't that great? Now, the trick to a 1 universal year is to you to say, like, let's say if I'll just do this really quick. I wanted to open up an ice cream store, and I get everything in place, the funding and everything. But when, and it's a 1 universal year, and all of a sudden the freezers come in and they're not the right size. They're too big for the place. It's important for me to say, instead of clutching my pearls, all is lost and all. And we tend to do this when we're tired, but it's understand to say, well, we're just going to flip to another script, and just stay loose with it, because everything will come together with a double 3 in a 1 universal year. I'm ready for your app.
That'll be fun. That'll be so much fun. We're not doing paid readings this time, Sue Toffee. I'm so sorry. I
For Valerie.
For Valerie, yeah, but
Cookies.
um,
I'll get a hold of Valerie. I'll get a hold of Valerie afterwards.
How about we do it? Yeah, how about we do it after we do this round of readings?
Well, I can do it after the show as well because I know her personally.
Oh, well, okay then. Okay.
We'll do that. We'll just serve those. That's so sweet of you, Sue.
That's very kind. Thank you so much, Sue. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, yeah, it's my turn to read. How is that going to, what's going to shift in your relationships, Pam? Dr. Pam. Oops, sorry. I lost you. There we go. Whoops. No, I lost you again. Okay. Some of your relationships will fall away. Some of your some people won't like what you're doing, because you'll be operating from your authentic self, which I think you mostly do anyway. That's the feeling I have. And so some people will fall away from your circle of acquaintances and friends. I see your immediate family relationships, like your close circle of close friends and family and siblings, being pretty positive about the shifts that are going to happen, about the changes that you're bringing into your life. They're pretty positive about it. I can see a couple of people standing back and going, "Oh my God, what's she doing now?" But overall, it's positive. It's positive and supportive. Wait a minute. What has been positive and supportive continues to be positive and supportive. What has been superficial falls away. So people who were friends with you, they've started. Okay. People who were friends with you for reasons like not because they love you or like being around you, but for whatever other personal motivations they have, that those people will fall away, and you'll find yourself at the end of next year with a very solid and reliable and ride or die people around you. I think that's really wonderful. You're not going to be, and also you're not going to be attracting I was going to say weirdos, but that's cruel.
Go ahead and say weirdos.
You're not going to be attracting any people with bad motivations, let's say. Okay, they won't be attracted to you in this coming year, so they'll stay away. So you don't have to worry about them. It's like an inborn protection for you this year that people with bad intentions won't be around. They just won't hang around you. I hope that was helpful to you, Dr. Pam. And that was fun. Okay, so that was Dr. Pam. Next we have Pierrette.
Somebody asked about my book. I just happen to have it right here. It just came out. I would love for you to take a look at it.
Buy her book.
Shameless.
Absolutely shameless.
So
and I'll help you every anything I can do to help you. I will absolutely shamelessly plug your book.
It's hard to do that. I know I just say it all the time, but my book. Look at me, and it's tough. Though I got to tell you, it's not me.
You've put out 2 books in 1 year.
Yeah.
That astonishes me.
Oh, thank you.
That is such an incredible effort and accomplishment 2 books in a year?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't think
because
even Stephen King does that, okay?
oh, I think he does, but he has ghostwriters. But I have Grammarly now. I couldn't
Oh,
write like this because I'm dyslexic, and Grammarly is my
you're dyslexic and you put out 2 books in a year?
because of Grammarly I was able to. But I'll write the to instead of to the, and all and everything is taken care of when I write. So that's how I could do that.
I'm
So
blown away.
care. So wait a minute, is this Carol? No, as we heal.
Yeah.
Oh, February 14th. Your February 14th, 61. I got you on Carol instead. So you're going to have a really good, I always think everyone's going to have a really good year as long as they know what life is going to ask of them. And you are a 6th life path. So you know what's best better than anyone else. Like if I was going to have a wedding, I would hire a 6th life path to do the wedding. Everything would be done to the perfection. The 6th life path would be in bed for a week, a month afterwards. And all the staff she hires to do the wedding will be in bed for a month because she's a warlord with it, right? Of getting things right. But at the end of the day, my wedding would be perfect. You see what I'm saying? So it's can be to a fault, but you see beauty where others can't. And the shadow side of that is perfectionism. So you're going into an 8 personal year, which means your creativity. So you need a little patience because manifesting in an 8 personal year is like walking through mud, but you still get to the other side of the creek. It's just a little muddy. And besides, you're creating something tangible that, that takes some time. It's like the pentacle suit in tarot. So that's your 8 personal year. So it's in a 1 universal year. And here's the catch. I'll tell you what the catch is. The 1 universal year will have you thinking everyone else is ahead of you. Everyone else went to the prom and I didn't, and everyone else is this far and I'm not. That the lesson for you personally on a 1 universal year is to not do that, not compare your efforts by looking at everyone else's efforts, because I guarantee you by the end of 2026, your efforts will pay off in a tangible way. And it takes time for that. So I do hope wish you well on that.
Donna Marie says that your new book is not on your website. Are you going to be posting it there?
I have a sample of it on my audio sample of it on my website. I'm not selling it personally. I'm selling it through Amazon. I did order some author copies, which I'm going to give away as promotion, but I'm not ordering a pallet of them and then selling them off my website. But thank you.
Okay, thanks very much.
Make sure that's there.
And did you notice Sue Toffee has gifted a membership that on your channel? She gifted a membership.
Thank you.
I don't know who it went to. Maureen, I think.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Thanks for recognizing and bringing it to my attention. I wasn't looking.
No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's very kind of you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been out of commission on I'm getting back to my my channel slowly but surely. Thank you.
And next we have, hang on. Oh, wait, no, I'm not doing next. I'm doing the reading next, not the next person. Get a grip. Okay. Pierrette, how are your relationship? What's going to shift about your relationships in the coming year? I want to just say it feels really strange to be reading in November about 2026. Pierrette, you're going to be in contact with more people. I see more people gathering around you. I see you doing more in the public eye. It kind of makes your teeth itch. It makes you uncomfortable. And you do it anyway because you can see that it's necessary. Your personal relationships are pretty stable and positive. Wow. That's 2 people in a row with stable, positive relationships.
Well, we've got some old souls here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. And that's not going to change. You're not going to, you're not going to lose anybody, if that's how if I can phrase it like that. You don't have anybody around you who's not aligned with you. Let me put it that way. So your personal relationships are not going to change, and your more distant kind of, like, I guess, business, more professional. Sorry, more professional. So your healing work, you'll be doing things that will bring your healing work more to the public. I don't know. You want to do some workshops or something? I'm not exactly sure what I see you speaking to people. It may be in the context of a workshop. It may be in the context of, I don't know, a lecture or something, but I see you speaking to people in groups. The one thing to watch out for is not burning yourself out. Don't let yourself get tired. Don't let yourself get tired and hungry. She gonna travel? Yeah, there's some travel. Not like international travel, but there is travel. You're going to enjoy the coming year. It's going to open up new opportunities for you. And the people you meet when you meet when you do this professional work, the people that you meet will bring more opportunities to you as well. I see it as a really good year for you, Pierrette. I really do. I think you're going to have fun. Your relationships are going to be stable and positive as they are now. And yeah, good for you. I hope that was helpful to you, Pierrette. Next we have, Edward Kenneth, and then Carol Berner. Okay.
I want to thank those that have bought my book. I really, really, really appreciate it. And Tarot Stas, yes, you're a 9 life path. 9s are the whole accumulation of all lifetimes. So you have, I don't know how you do it, but inside your psyche, there are all your lifetimes. So you can draw upon different things in different ways with different words, unique, not just different, but unique. So
No, Pamela, the giveaway is not over. I'm going to do my best. I was going to do my best to keep it to an hour, but like it's 10 minutes to
Oh.
an hour. No, don't. I'm not telling you to hurry up. Okay, just relax. It's all right. We're gonna do like, I think we're gonna do 2 more after these. And then, yes, Deborah is so connected.
Oh.
So Pamela, no, the questions are not closed, I think is the traditional way of putting that. And we have another flap from Wanda. So, Edward, okay.
Oh, Edward's a 9 too. 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. 36-9. I knew you were an old soul. I'm just going to recheck that, please.
Hi, Jonathan.
Yep. So you're a 9 as well, Edward. A 9 life path going into a 6 personal year. Remember, to know what your personal year is, just add your day and your month together with the current year, which would be 2026. So just add 1. That's all. So you have a 6 personal year inside a 1 universal year, and you're a 9 life path. So the shadow side, the lesson for you specifically would be this. You will tend to be a little bossier than usual. God bless. Because you are bright, you know things, just like what I was saying about Gerald being a 9 9 life path. You have a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. The 6 is going to make you into a perfectionist. And that's going to pay off really well, because perfectionism means, to me, when I get that way, I get organized. I get strategic, right? And I get serious. So I kind of like that a lot. But the shadow side is pushing others away, saying, I am the correct guru type of thing. So, and marry that into a 1, and you're off to the races. So understand that I think some of the pushback you might get for 2026 is this. You will really want to maybe have an impulse to do something. This is what I was talking about earlier, where you have an impulse to do something, and then you'll have that strategic mind on how to. I'm having deja vu this very minute. Where is this about? You'll have that strategic mind to map out your next step. But a 1 universal year says no. You dip your toe in everything. You take a bite of every chocolate. And because I think the only pushback you'll get from life is when you insist on finishing something you should give up.
Ooh.
So, and I do have a little, I forgot I have these affirmation cards. And for your affirmation is, nothing is a waste of time if you use the experience wisely, from Augusta Rodin. Bless you with that.
Thanks, Deborah.
Yeah.
Okay, what'll shift in your relationships, Edward?
Thank you, Dream Weavers. Oh, thank you.
There's a whole bunch of people buying your book right now.
No.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, I've got chills. Thank you. Thank you.
Isn't that great? So, okay, sorry, Edward, I got distracted.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm so pleased.
I am really happy.
Isn't that interesting, Edward? I see you don't have a lot of close relationships. Like, I see other people with like many souls crowded around. Well, many, like 5, 4, crowded around them, and you have like maybe 2 people that I can see you consider to be intimate friends or intimate connections. Maybe your siblings, maybe your parents, maybe, who knows, maybe your spouse. But you don't have a lot of close relationships. And that's not going, well, it is going to change somewhat in that you'll be looking at life a little bit differently this year. And I think it feels to me like towards the end of the year, you're going to be doing more social things. There will be more people coming into your circle. I don't know if they'll become, free will, right? You have free will. I don't know if they will become close relationships or not. There's a good possibility at least one of them might, and possibly more. But new people will be coming into your field of vision, I guess how to say it. You'll be coming into contact with lots of new people, and these people, at least one of them, is someone that you will become close to. Now, the relationships that you already have, they're close. There's also there's some tension there, but it's not toxic. It's not awful. And there seems to be enough good communications and goodwill on everyone's part to be able to work it out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
That's how you do it.
You are going to be making, like, at least coming into contact with a bunch of new people gives you a whole range of people that you can choose from to become close
That's
to.
amazing.
If that's something that you want. So
that is so amazing. So this is what, like, reverse engineering the numbers, because during this year or the year before, you came to the conclusion, I think I want to move. And then all of that happened in the 9 universal year, and the other years at the 5 personal year for you. And then you're doing it. So when you know the numbers and what it means, then you figure out if you're on track or not. You are absolutely aligned to exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. And and if you combine that with astrology for the timing, holy moly. Okay. Like, my mind I'm just buzzing. I got big chills down my spine.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you, Edward Kenneth, for letting us read for you. And thank you, Debra.
Yeah.
And, yeah. The last person for this round, we're going to do one more round of 2 readings after this. Okay. So when your name is called, I'm going to say it now because I'm going to repeat it again and again. When your name is called, please type in your birthday.
Yeah.
So, Carol Berner.
That is Carol. We have 2. We have 2.
Yeah, we have 2 people, February 14th, 1961.
Okay. Here we are.
Okay, so go listen to Pierrette's reading, okay?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, but what I can do is move into, because I know that your 6th life path entering 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes, an 8 personal year. So again, the 6s have a hard time not being perfect. And then that can turn around when you were younger. I'm not saying you're this way now, but when you were younger, even if you kept it to yourself, you thought you judged people. Don't you think that dress is a little short? I don't think you can look in the mirror. Do you think that's a little small? I mean, I'm just picking on you right now. But we all kind of do that because we're trying to survive and figuring out where we are in the world. But you had it really hard because it can be so overwhelming when you have that in your head. Now, I'm not saying that's what you are doing now, but I'm looking at the one personal year to have new ideas. Sorry, one universal year with an 8 personal year means that you're going to have that thing. Remember, I was saying you're going to create something to bring into the world, and everyone else, you're going to think, oh, they're doing it better than me. They're doing it faster. They're luckier than me. I'm not as smart, and they must be smarter. Don't do that. That's the judgment. Yeah, I just had that conversation with my daughter. See how numerology is just such a window into that stinking thinking that we can have. But I got to tell you, that's going to be that. It's going to revisit the judgment thinking is going to revisit that. When it happens, this is what you do. You go, oh, that's what Deb was talking about. That's what Linda was talking about. Oh, that's exactly what we were talking about that day. And it automatically puts you into the observer. Once you're in the observer part of the scenario, you're home free because you're not the victim anymore. So isn't that something?
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so two twins, a pair of twins in the chat, probably living at opposite ends of the continent.
I know. Did you know each other at the same?
No, Pierrette didn't know. I don't think Carol knew either, but Pierrette certainly didn't. And Mangled Unicorn has this to say. She says, I named that part of myself. I tell her to take a hike.
Yes, and I do too, but I let her because when I start that thinking, I'm usually sedentary. So then I ask that Debra to sit on the other side of the couch. You go and complain over there. I want to finish the movie, or I want to finish this.
Carol Berner says she's in California. Well, Pierrette's in Canada on the opposite coast. So yeah, opposite ends of the continent.
Now your sisters, and you didn't know it.
You're twins from far away.
What are the odds? Yeah, right, Leah.
I don't know what the odds. I have no idea, but yeah, that is so cool. Okay, Carol, what will shift in your relationships? Carol, I see your relationships. You don't have very many like close to your heart connections. I'm seeing you sort of in a circle with 3 people. One is a little faded. One of them is a little faded, so they may not be on this world anymore. Yeah, I think that's someone that's passed on that you're still very attached to. So 2 people on the planet that you're close to, and there's a medium distance group that are friends that you go out with, and maybe some siblings, and maybe like really good workmates. Those kinds of relationships where it's more than an acquaintance, but not your heart sister, heart sibling, I should probably say. And really, that's not going to change. You're not, I don't see anybody new entering your inner circle this coming year. There'll be some shifts in the medium distance group, like your what you would call your good friends, not your closest friends, but your good friends. People that you can go out and have a good time with, that if you need a ride to the airport, they will probably say yes, but they're not your ride or dies. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean, because I'm having trouble wording today. So there will be shifts in that group. Some people will fall away. But there will be others coming in. There's going to be a kind of a churn in there. But your close relationships are stable and largely positive. There won't be any shifts in your close relationships. It'll be in the ones that are a little further away. There'll be some of them will fall away naturally, just they move away or they get a new job or something happens, and so the relationship kind of peters out. And others, there will be words said, exchanged, and the relationship will not continue. But actually, I only see that in one case. So, and it's not a big dramatic deal. Okay. So
she was saying I'm a homebody, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Yeah. So I hope that's helpful to you, Carol. And thank you for letting us read for you. Okay. So I'm not going to try to pick new music. Okay. So we're just going to go with, the kitty down the stairs. Okay, we're drawing for 2 people. When you hear your name, please enter your birth date into the chat. These are the last 2 readings for the day. Leah, congratulations. Congratulations, Leah. Please let us know your birthday. And the last reading for the day. CJ, congratulations, CJ. And please let us know your birthday in the chat. Thank you. Okay, so Leah and CJ. CJ, where is CJ? Is CJ? CJ. We've got CJ. Leah, here's Leah. Oh, the chat's hopping. I can't even get my cursor on the little star. Okay, got you. Gotcha. Leah.
Did I do that right? So which one are we doing? Oh, there we are.
Yeah, March 14th, 68.
So does everyone know how to add up? I use my calculator because when I'm in a psychic mood, I can't add.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
To get your personal year, I'm going to add 3 plus 5, because 1 and 4 is 5, and then plus 1 because that's next year. And so you're going to be having a 9 personal year.
Oh, tell us about that, because I'm having one too.
Yeah, it's all about giving up the stuff. So universal 9 means giving up your ideas of, I had to give up the idea that my government didn't have corruption in it, stuff like that. So it's a universal theories and how my morals and ethics align with that universally. When you have a personal year, that means you're thinking, do I really need that grandma's china when none of my kids want it? That kind of, it can go that way, and then giving it up. But I got to tell you, with a 9 personal year, the minute you choose a closet to clean out, it's like a rush of energy. It's like everything feels brighter and lighter because your efforts are all magnified. Let me see what your Oh, and guess what? Oh, there's something more. Okay. Oh, and you're a 5 life path, which means you're comfortable for the most part. I know you're might argue with this, but for the most part, compared to everyone else, you're more comfortable with change, because that's sort of like have you ever heard of a pantser? It's a writing term. You're either a plotter or a pantser when you write books. So a plotter means you plot out every chapter and go that way. A pantser means you just sit down and you write your pants off. So
oh my God, look at this, Debra.
that the truth, I'm finally healthy enough to lose my trauma hoard. Oh, that's wonderful.
So happy.
Isn't that great?
I'm so happy for you.
So good at change. Yes, you are, my dear. And I'm here to recognize it and honor it and say bravo. If we were at the airport and we missed our plane, you're the one saying, let's go to the bar, wait for the next flight. And I'm there saying, oh, but my package is on there or whatever. I'd wring my hands, but no, you would just go have a beer. So, so with that being said, so you're a 5 life path. Oh, and a 1 universal year. This is what's going to happen. It's like, do I want to give up grandma's china? You might have an impulse with the 1, which is really quick, just tossing it in the garbage, right? You'll have an impulse to just toss it in the garbage. But I'm here to say, if you could just ask your kids one more time and then maybe donate it to a museum or whatever. I don't know what. You might find a home for it before you do.
Domestic violence shelter.
What's that?
Domestic violence shelter.
Oh, yeah. I have one of those there, and they just allow the beautiful women to come in and take everything. So that's lovely, lovely, lovely. But the thing is that you're going, because you're a 5 life path and you're pretty good at quick, the 1 is saying, let's be quick. The 9 personal year says, get rid of me, get rid of this baggage, and it's going to be quick. I think it's great. This year is going to be awesome.
Good for you.
I mean, 2026, awesome.
Yeah, 2026, the coming year for Leah, is going to be fabulous.
I'm sure it started already, because
yeah, it has.
You see that dip into the new year.
I can see, I'm looking at Leah's relationships right now, and I can see that she's letting go already of, or they have fallen away, or somehow a lot of relationship stress has left her this year. And more will leave next year. The relationships, the new relationships that you're making now are much more supportive and positive. I can see you're another person who doesn't have many close relationships. I see 3 people that you could call. I mean, my test for a close relationship is, can I call them at 3 a.m. and say, oh my God, my car won't start. I can't leave this bar and I don't have any money left. Can you come pick me up? That, you know, who are the people that I could do that to? That's my ride or dies. And that's what I'm talking about when I talk about close relationships. So you have 3 close relationships like that. And you have, I see it, sparkles and fireworks over medium distance relationships. So maybe the people you work with, I'm not sure, but by sparkling fireworks, that's a good thing. These are positive and healthy relationships. These are really good for you. They're opening your mind to new ways of looking at things and new ways of being and new ways of thinking. And there's more coming this in 2026. There's more of those coming for you in 2026. And maybe some more to go into your, can I call you at 3 a.m, drunk and crying? Yeah. Yeah, 2026 is going to be a good year for your relationships. The the ones that aren't supportive feel your new vibe and don't just don't want to be there anymore. And most of them will fall away by themselves. Like, you don't have to do anything. You know, you don't have to say, don't have anything. You don't have to say anything. They'll just drop off, you know? And yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that you need to know about your relationships in the coming year. They all seem, nothing's going to blow up in your face. None of your relationships are going to blow up in your face. It's all going to be pretty stable and healthy. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of drinking. Yeah. Well, that was just, that's just me when I was young. It's okay.
She mentioned I would keep the china. It was just a metaphor.
Yeah. Yeah. I have my mother's china. Oh, never mind. It's a long story. Okay. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for letting us read for you. And thank you for being a good sport about it. Now, CJ.
Oh, there she is. Oh, I could have been adding up.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's my
mistake. Time. Yeah, CJ is still here. Leah says before she was a mom, she drank and smoked. You know, I didn't drink at all, any alcohol at all until I was like 55, maybe 50, something like that. And it's not a habit I ever started, but I do enjoy a glass of wine or some nice dark beer sometimes.
All right. CJ, so 2026 is going to happen this way. So you're 31-4, which means that there are certain things in your life that really need to be there for you to feel comfortable in the world. Unlike a 5 life path person who can go and sleep at a friend's house and get a good night's sleep, you would sleep at a friend's house and be awake all night because nothing's familiar around you. You're entering into a 5 personal year, which means I'm not thinking that you are going to come up with ideas to change your life. How life is going to approach you is that circumstances will change for you to have a different idea about it. So life is going to go ahead. It's almost like the 5 personal years right in the middle of a cycle, right? And it's like the only year God said to your guides saying, okay, you can start moving life around, giving them different situations and scenarios for them to move into, change their mind, change their idea, change their perspective on this change in front of you. So they're better pointed towards their blueprint, better pointed to who they are at soul level. So life is going to ask you to be flexible. And I don't think it's all bad stuff at all. It's not bad stuff, but it's just that things will catch you off guard, especially because it's a 1 universal year, 1 personal year. No, 1 universal. Yeah, 1 personal year. So things are going to come in pretty fast. 5 personal year. Sorry, 5 personal year with the 1 universal year. Sorry about that. I'm getting all my numbers mixed up. So in other words, you're going to need to think faster on your feet. But that's all it is just thinking faster, making a decision. Here's my advice to you. There's very few mistakes a person can make that they can't unmake. If I buy a car I wanted, but then decide I don't like it, I'll go get a different car. You see, it's going to cost me a little money, but I can undo that mistake. There's not very many scenarios where you can't undo a decision.
Yeah.
So, and you need to get used to saying, I really wanted to come to your party when I was invited, but now I'm just not into it. Instead of saying, oh, I'm sick, I can't come, you can say at the time of the invitation, saying, right now it looks good, but I'm going to give you a real answer closer to the date. That's what life is going to ask you to do. So
That's the integrity part. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. CJ, your relationships. Oh, so there's some messiness, conflict, tension in the relationships that are closest to you. I don't know. These are the souls that are close to you. Okay, and right now there's it's uncomfortable for you, painful for you in some cases. Those will resolve in the year in the coming year. So either there will be shifts in attitude on both your parts. So no, let me rephrase that. That's not accurate. There will be a shift in you simply because of the new year coming and the new energy coming. There will be a shift in you, which will, of course, create a shift in them because every relationship is a dance, right? I move left, you move right. I step forward, you step back. And I see one of them at least falling away. And leaving you relieved. You won't be in pain anymore.
Mm.
You won't be uncomfortable anymore. You won't be walking around on eggshells. Your medium distance connections, like the people that you work with and your friends that you go out with and so on, like not your intimate connections, but your close connections, good connections. That's remains, I see that stable and staying stable and overall very positive. But some of those people don't think straight. They're not able to think very well. It's not that they're stupid, okay? They're not stupid people. But okay, I hate bringing politics in, but are they MAGA? They just don't seem to be able to look at things logically. And they'll probably remain connected to your group, but not really a part of it. There's a bit of change in that group. I see some new people coming in, and I see some people kind of drifting away. And it's good for, it's overall the changes in your relationships will be overall positive for you. Yes. Overall, the shifts and changes in your relationships are going to be good for you. Oh, no, it's not ADHD. I have ADHD and I can think logically. This is not as the result of any sort of dysfunctional neurodivergent brain processing. Okay, this is the result of not having ever been taught how to think, not having or refusing to. I mean, I can't tell the difference from here. Because I mean, after all, this is kind of a general reading. in some, none of them are, well, of the group that I'm looking at, I don't see any of them as being neurodivergent. They're self-centered and somewhat entitled, and have privilege, and that informs their worldview, which is what they base their thinking on. I don't think that it's got anything to do with whether they have attention deficit disorder or not. They're just like bad thinkers. Some people just never learn how to, if A, then B. If I have 3 apples and Johnny gives me 2, how many apples have I got? Some people never learn that process. Or if they do, they lose it entirely. So CJ, it's overall a good positive year for your relationships. What you lose is good. It's a good thing for you to lose. Very good thing for you to lose. So it will be sad, but not that sad. Sorry. I'm reminded of when my so we're over time anyway. Let me share something with you about what happened when my husband died 23 years ago. Okay. Now he was a diabetic who had, and he was like 64. He had congestive heart failure. He had peripheral neuropathy. He had all the things that elderly diabetics, quote unquote, get. And not much could be done about it, of course, because of the diabetes. It rots you from the inside out. He was legally blind as well.
Oh my gosh.
And when he died, I mean, I was really sad, but not shocked, because he had been dying for like 2 years. His heart function kept failing, the whole bit. I remember about a week after he died, realizing how quiet the house was and how much time I had, how much free time suddenly was available to me. And I went, oh, because I wasn't looking after him.
Yeah.
And I suspect, CJ, that you're going to find something similar. I missed him, but I was also gifted with a whole bunch of time that I had never had before in our marriage,
that is the classic 8 of Cups. Because when you walk away,
that number.
The thing is that with the 8 of Cups, she's leaving something that she's put a lot of time and effort into, but it's not a sad card, because that person has grieved the relationship, grieved the loss while they were in it.
Yes.
And then to the horizon she goes.
Yeah, that's pretty much, because we both knew that he was dying for a couple of years before he finally passed.
That's so young. Gosh.
Could I tell you, he passed in a taxi. He had a pacemaker, and he had a heart attack. His heart just stopped beating, and the pacemaker couldn't get it. They got the data from the pacemaker afterwards, and so he died in a taxi on his way home, and no, it was on his way. Well, anyway, whatever. He was in a taxi. Taxi driver never got paid, of course. And it didn't occur to me until like 3 months later, how am I going to find the taxi driver? And and there was an ambulance and blah, blah, blah. And the police had to come and tell me. And it was all a big dramatic, but there you are.
God bless you.
So, I mean, I can laugh about it now. That was like, 22 years ago, 23 years ago now.
Like yesterday.
Well, I'm still very, very vivid in my memory, I assure you. But yeah. So CJ, you'll be just fine. We've come to the end of our readings. I am so grateful that you agreed to join us.
Oh, I got to tell you, this has been so wonderful. Thank you, Linda, for having me on. Thank you, everyone who's come in. Thank you, everyone who's supported me. And with a membership on my channel and a book and all that stuff. Thank you. I have the best life. I have this perfect life.
No, you don't. I have the best life. I want to thank all of you, every one of you, for joining us for Wings of Insight today. Huge, huge love and gratitude to you, Debra Zachau, for sharing your wisdom and your wit and your brand new book. I have your number.
I have your number.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
Okay. Oh, I happen to have it here. I have your number.
Remember, when the energy resets to a year one, your soul's equation starts fresh too. We'll see you next time. And may the numbers always add up to joy.
I love that.
Bye.
I love that.